The Brave Little Hedgehog and the Hidden Path. In the middle of a wide forest, there was a small, quiet village. All kinds of animals lived there. Deer, rabbits, squirrels, and even a shy little hedgehog. The hedgehog liked to watch the sunset every evening. He dreamed of adventures far beyond the village, but he was too shy to take even a single step outside the paths he knew. Behind the village, hidden by tall pine trees, there was an old path that no one dared to walk. The elders whispered that the path was dangerous. It was called the Forbidden Path. The little hedgehog listened carefully to their stories, his tiny heart racing with both fear and curiosity. He often wondered, is it really so dangerous, or is there something waiting to be discovered? One quiet evening, while the village was settling down to sleep, the little hedgehog noticed something unusual. From deep within the forbidden path, a soft golden glow shimmered through the trees. It flickered gently like a lantern calling his name. The hedgehog's eyes widened. What is that light? Why is it shining now? His paws trembled, torn between fear and wonder. For the first time, he felt that maybe, just maybe, he was meant to find out. The little hedgehog stood at the edge of the path, his tiny paws pressed against the cool earth. The glow shimmered again, as if inviting him forward. He took a deep breath, his spikes shivering. "I'm scared," he whispered. But then he added softly, "Yet I want to know what waits ahead." Step by step, he entered the forbidden path. The forest grew darker, but the golden glow flickered like a gentle guide. For the very first time, the shy little hedgehog was walking into the unknown. As the hedgehog padded deeper into the path, a gentle rustle came from the bushes. Out stepped a tall, graceful deer, its eyes kind but serious. "Little one," the deer said softly, "this path is not for the careless. Many fear it for a reason." The hedgehog lowered his head, whispering, "I know, but I saw a light. I need to find out what it means." The deer studied him for a long moment. Then it bent down and said, "Courage is not about being fearless. It is about moving forward even when you are afraid. Remember that." The hedgehog nodded, his heart beating faster, not just with fear, but with a spark of courage. As the hedgehog continued along the path, the trees grew thicker and the way forward seemed uncertain. Just then, a swallow swooped down from the night sky, its wings shining faintly in the moonlight. Perching on a branch, the swallow began to sing. The melody was gentle and bright, like a ribbon of sound leading through the dark forest. The hedgehog's ears perked up. Each note felt like a tiny lantern lighting his steps. "Follow my song," the swallow chirped, "and you will not lose your way." The hedgehog smiled for the first time on his journey. The music filled him with calm and hope. The path grew wider and led to a rocky clearing. There, in the very middle, lay a huge bear, fast asleep, its snores rumbling like thunder. The hedgehog froze. One wrong step might wake the bear. The swallow whispered from above, "Move slowly, don't rush." The hedgehog remembered the deer's words. Courage is not about being fearless, but moving forward even when afraid. So, with tiny, careful steps, he tiptoed across the clearing. His heart pounded, but he stayed calm. The bear stirred once, but then rolled over and continued snoring. The hedgehog sighed in relief. He had passed his biggest obstacle yet. Soon, the path ended at a wide river. The water shimmered with moonlight, but the current was strong and swift. The hedgehog's paws trembled. "How will I ever cross?" he wondered aloud. The swallow fluttered above. "I'll fly ahead to find the narrowest place." Just then, the turtle from the riverbank emerged, smiling kindly. "Climb on my back, little one. I move slowly, but I will carry you safely." The hedgehog climbed on, holding tightly, while the swallow circled above, guiding them across. Step by steady step, the turtle carried the hedgehog through the rushing water. Together, they reached the far side of the river. The hedgehog whispered, "Thank you, friends. I couldn't have done it without you." On the other side of the river, the trees opened into a secret clearing. The hedgehog gasped. Before him lay a hidden meadow, glowing with wonder. The grass sparkled with tiny lights, as if the stars had fallen to the earth. Flowers shimmered with soft colors, pink, blue, and gold, each petal glowing gently in the night. The swallow landed nearby, and the turtle smiled warmly. "This," the turtle said, "is what the forest has been hiding all along." The hedgehog's heart swelled. He had never seen anything so magical, and yet so peaceful. The hedgehog walked slowly into the glowing meadow, his paws brushing against the shining flowers. He realized something important. "This path isn't dangerous at all," he whispered. "It's only feared because no one dared to walk it." The swallow perched on his shoulder and chirped, "Sometimes fear makes things seem darker than they really are." The turtle nodded. "Paths are only frightening until someone proves they can be walked safely." The hedgehog looked up at the glowing sky, his heart full of courage. He understood now. The forbidden path was never truly forbidden. It was simply waiting for someone brave enough to discover it. With the swallow flying above and the turtle at his side, the little hedgehog made his way back toward the village. This time, the forest no longer felt frightening. The trees swayed gently in the moonlight, and the glow of the hidden meadow still lingered in his heart. When he stepped into the village, the animals gathered around in surprise. "The little hedgehog walked the forbidden path," they whispered, "and he came back safe." The hedgehog smiled shyly, holding a glowing flower petal as proof of his journey. The village was quiet at first, then filled with warm cheers and joy. The little hedgehog stood before the village, the glowing petal shining softly in his paws. "The path was not a place of danger," he said gently. "It was a place of beauty, but it took courage, patience, and friends to discover it." The elders listened, nodding slowly. The younger animals' eyes sparkled with wonder. From that night on, the forbidden path was no longer feared. It became the hidden path, a place where animals could walk carefully, guided by the memory of the brave little hedgehog. The hedgehog, once shy and quiet, now carried a heart full of light. And he knew deep inside, true courage isn't the absence of fear. It's taking the next step even when you're afraid.
This story teaches us that courage is not the absence of fear, but the choice to move forward even while afraid. And with friends by our side, even the darkest path can shine with light.